Welcome back with Good Talk with Ojay. This week we got
Faym official, bro.
Bet. So I'm not gonna lie, the first time I met you was on actually Ubi's Live, where you were talking about a multitude of things, but we're gonna dive into that a little bit later at the time. So I said that you're dropping an EP soon. When can we be expecting that EP?
Like
February. So like a Valentine's Day or like a little bit sooner than that?
A little bit after that.
Okay. So you have any features you wanna let us know about?
Not on the EP though.
Not on the EP, okay.
Yeah.
So you're still planning like a full release album towards the end of the year, or that's next year?
Album. I mean, anything can happen, man. Like I could actually drop an album before the end of the year, because right now this is just January, and we have plans, but like
Okay.
Can't really say if I'm gonna drop an album before the end of the year, or
Got you.
Goes.
Got you. So what are some of those goals that you would like to share with us for those things you want to share?
Of course, like this year, what you gonna expect from me this year is work.
Okay.
At least I'm dropping 2 EPs. That's a fact. 2 EPs are coming. Like
working.
After this one, we're gonna get two more singles.
Okay.
We're gonna get another EP.
Okay.
Which is gonna be it's gonna be so different from this one I'm dropping in February.
Okay.
It's gonna be like two sides of Faym.
Wow.
We're gonna show, because I'm trying to bring back the original, I don't know how to explain
like where you started off with?
Yeah, what I started off with.
Gotcha.
But then, as I grew up in the music industry and everything, I learned to diversify my sound. So I was able to do anything. So that's why my sound is like Afro fusion, Afro trap.
Got you.
My next EP is gonna show more of the Afro trap side of me.
Perfect. That's what we need now. More like a Diamond. You have your own sound.
Yeah, but you gotta pay homage to our culture, Afro beats.
Yes,
so
facts.
I gotta drop my Afro beats EP. That's my first EP.
I love it.
Secondly, I'm gonna drop my Afro trap EP, and hopefully even before that Afro trap EP, with the plans we have, this EP is gonna do real good.
I love it. So you having your EP out, what do you want to let your fans know? What do you want them to take from your EPs when you're dropping it?
Yo, just know you're gonna get a lot of soul, a lot of feelings.
I love it.
And a lot of vibe, because my sound is more about vibe, because I like to sing about what you experience as a human being. I like to sing about what everyone can think about. I won't come outside and sing about something that you can't relate to.
Perfect.
I like to sing about what everyone can relate. So just expect connection from my EP. My EP is gonna let you know me better.
Perfect. So what's the title of your EP as a whole?
As a whole?
Yeah.
Official.
Official?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because I'm making it official. It's official. It's the official EP. It's the first EP. Everything about it's official. Even with the way I put out the intro, because I dropped a single yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was the
2021, right?
Yeah, that's the intro to the EP. That's just the intro to the EP. That's not even that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Wow.
So when you hear it, just to know what you're about to hear.
Perfect.
This EP is something else, man.
It's going to be mad.
Bro.
Yeah, I better stay tuned for that. February, you heard it first on
February.
Good Talk with Ojay. But let's take a rewind for a little bit. We just jumped right into your music. How did you come up with your name,
Faym. That's actually abbreviation of all my real names.
Wow.
Because my real name is Favor.
Okay.
Aboma, Yuma, Michael. So that's Faym.
Perfect.
That's Faym.
Okay, so I know you said you do soul music. Do you have something that you would like to tell to the fans, your genre of music?
My genre of music basically would be good. If it was a style, if there was a style to put it, I would call myself Afro versatility. Because
okay.
I like to infuse Afro in everything.
Perfect. Same.
Because back in high school, I used to rap a lot. I used to do rap battles. I was in a rap group and dance. I used to dance and rap. I used to crop.
So you give them legwork, some small legwork.
Yeah, so I used to dance and crop and all this stuff, break dance and rap in high school. Then, I joined the choir in my church and I started singing, and then I realized that I could also sing.
Perfect.
You feel me? So that's where the whole
that's crazy. I never, looking from the outside looking out, never would think that the choir you can sing, because I already when I listen to your music, I get a different vibe. It's not just you rapping on this track or have you sing. It's you kind of combine the both when you're doing it too.
That's what I do, because I realized if everyone is singing and everyone is rapping, what can I do
to make you different?
So I started I'll write a whole verse rap, then I sing it on the beat.
Wow.
So instead of rapping on the beat, I just sing on the beat. When I sing on the beat, it's something else, it's entirely different. So I give melodies at the spot that you don't even expect me to give melodies at, and I don't give melodies at the spot that you expect me to give melodies at.
Wow.
So I just
Just
make the
mind. So it's
music.
kind of like mind. It's kind of like mind blowing. You never know what to expect.
Yeah, you never know,
I
but
love
you
it. I
just
love
know
it.
it's fire. You're just gonna at the end of the day, you're just gonna be like, yo, this song is.
So before we did this interview, me and Frank, we were catching up. But my thing is, what do you do when you're not making music? 'Cause I know you make music a bunch of times. What
Yeah.
some of the things you do when you not making music?
Honestly, I don't lie to you. When I'm not making music, I'm with my family, man. With my family, man. Because like you see, I'm a guy who believes in family. Like
Perfect.
my whole world is built on family. My whole life, everything is just because like my music. Like if my family didn't support my music, I'm not even sure I would have been able to like do all the things I did.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a long story that is still for the future.
Yeah, I was
but like if I wasn't able to like, if my family wasn't there's like, because my family is a very, first of all, my family is a Christian family.
Okay.
And so we like church and all that. So me going to church, singing that today is that day that the Lord,
Yeah.
I always like to sing, man. Like, so you feel me? So like I knew like the church kind of like let me know, because I also play the guitar in the church. So like I grew up in the church singing.
Okay.
Then going back to school, taking that, because I see the way people feel when I sing. I took that back to high school, and I saw like, yo, wow, people actually like really like this, and it clicked with me and it just became my profession. I just always knew that this is what I'm gonna do. So like my family is always like gonna be there.
Okay, perfect. So let's dive a little bit deep. I know you say, from me thinking about like the typical African family, I know you said they're supportive now, but when you first started, were they still supportive, or they were still a little bit hesitant because it's not the typical vibes?
I'll be honest with you, man. My family always like supported my music, but then my parents really had something. They have a thing with school. Like,
Okay.
you have to finish school.
Facts.
You just have to finish school. Like,
Facts.
if you're not finishing school, they're not hearing shit. Like, they're like, yo, that's it.
Cut off. That's facts. That's a typical education first.
The fact that they let me like even shoot a video and everything while I was still in college.
I'm
grateful.
Wow. So if you want to give a shout out, where'd you go to school at?
I actually started school in Babcock University.
Wow.
And I changed to Lead City University because
there
was an opening for me for the course I really wanted to study. So I had to transfer to Lead City University, and that's where I finished.
Wow. Congrats.
Thank you, bro.
But let's get back into your music. I saw that some of your music is getting played a lot on the radio. How does that make you feel?
I mean, like, it makes me feel good. It makes me appreciate the fact and like, how will I put it, like, it makes me, I don't know the word I'm gonna use, just say appreciate, or like not regret the fact that I did what I did when I started my music. Because when I started music, I was like, when I dropped my first single, I was 19.
Wow.
When I officially dropped my single, like on radio, blogs, everything, like official drop, I was just 19 that time. So when I did that, but I've always been, don't get me wrong, I've always been like in the music industry since I was like 14.
Wow, that's crazy.
Recording in the studio.
Would have never known that.
With likes of like Two-Face. I've always been in the studio like a kid with them. I just used to be in the studio, just chilling. EXO, Senavi, that's how.
Wow, some huge names right there.
Yeah, that's how this kid used to come to the studio. Like, these are all my big brothers. Like, you feel me?
Wow.
So I used to always be in the studio ever since then. So when I was getting ready to
elevate,
to record my music, I was getting ready to make my sound good. So by the time I got ready, I did my music, I dropped my first song. My first single was actually a rap single. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because like I had this Afro trap vibe that I had that was so different at that time. That was 2015. There was really nobody really doing Afro trap. So I was the only one, and I was just 19. So that stuff kind of attracted people to me. So I was in the industry, like, had people teaching me like, yo, this is how you're gonna do it. This is, you gotta take time. You gotta feature this. You gotta. So I've always been in the industry. I've always been an industry kid. I grew up. Wow,
that's crazy. So like, me looking from the outside, has the industry been what you thought it was going to be, or has it changed and developed as the years have gone on?
The industry has developed.
Wow.
And it's good.
So would you say, since you're from Nigeria and stuff like that, do you say that you get more love in Nigeria or you get more love here?
Yo, that's what's funny, man. I think I get love everywhere.
Wow.
Because I was just checking yesterday, and I was seeing like my manager was telling me like, yo, I'm getting mad plays in Germany off the single that I dropped. Like, I'm getting more plays in Germany. I'm like, okay, like how? But that is
shows your music is everywhere.
That really made me happy. Like, yo, Germany, like, wow, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, so that was just yesterday. Actually, it's funny how you asked this question because like I've always been thinking about that. Like, yo, where actually because I'll be checking my stuff and my people be telling me like, yo, I'll be getting like I'll be getting like plays everywhere, man.
That's not a lot of people can say that. So this is exclusive right here. But you know, since the short break, you know, this is a busy man. You know, we have to go and record something real quick. We cutting in the studio time, so you know how that goes. But you know, you had several performances that I've seen. You know, what is like your most memorable performance that you've done?
My most memorable that I did would be the one I did for like I felt like I did it for my country because it was like a Nigerian Association Council.
Wow.
Meeting, like they had a meeting, so they had like everybody was there, like the governor and everything. And after that, we had like performances, and I was part of them. And it wasn't really like they didn't even have up to 5 artists. It was just like 4 people.
That's crazy.
I remember it was just Olamide, Faym, me, and some other people.
That's
and
crazy.
I think like 2 other people, and that was it.
That's crazy.
So
See the big names he's naming.
I felt honored, like, cause I was like, wow, I'm just starting.
He chose you.
I'm starting it, and I'm performing with these guys.
That's crazy. That's people who've been in the game for years haven't even experienced something like that.
That was in 2017.
Wow.
2017.
You know, now that we're in a pandemic, you know, has COVID really affected your career? You know, how has it affected your career?
COVID has, I won't say COVID has affected my career, but then COVID only took away performances from me and other artists, I think.
Okay.
Because like then we can't do shows and everything anymore. But then COVID actually gave me, like, cause I always take every disappointment as a blessing. I always try to turn things around. So COVID actually gave me time off so many things that I could actually sit down and like improve my sound to a level that I didn't even think I could get to.
Wow.
And that is what I'm working on right now. That's why I know this EP I'm about to put out is going to be just something
crazy. It's gonna blow. That's crazy. Well, you know, let's get into your song 100. You have that song with Burna Boy. You know, how did that even come about? You know, that's a huge name.
Alright, so just the thing, I did the song already.
Huh?
I did the song already, like 100, I finished the song. And that beat was mixing the song. And Burna liked it, and we talked about it, and just made it.
That's crazy. You guys even have a video for it. You know, that's crazy. You know, how was it like working with it?
Like, I ain't gonna lie though, like, shout out to Burna Boy, because, like, you know, Burna Boy is like, Burna Boy is like, somebody could actually, if I want to please Burna Boy, I would say somebody could actually, like, learn from.
Yeah.
They could actually, like, learn something, and that is, and what I would actually tell you to learn is perseverance. Because, like, Burna Boy has been in the industry for a long time, but it wasn't of recent that he finally got that international corner. So, if someone like Burna Boy could wait, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, wait his turn.
We all knew that he was
talented,
a great artist, he was talented. And we're just waiting for the time. Although it seemed like the time would never come, but it came at the end of the day.
Facts.
So then I feel like Burna is like an example to other artists that have also been waiting. You know what I mean? Like that are somehow on the ground and stuff like that. Just to let them know like, yo, one day it's gonna happen. So just keep working.
Facts.
So at the end of the day, like shout out to Burna Boy because like that's who actually introduced me to this industry. Like
that's crazy.
Being introduced to the industry by someone like Burna Boy just puts you on a high level.
Wow.
Just makes people just realize that, yo, man, that's my first feature. That's the only major feature, like not really the only, but you know, like that's the the highest ranked artist that I featured in the song.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Vulnerable. And that's like Africa's one of Africa's number
biggest,
ones.
biggest right now.
So that's a blessing. That's a that's a gift, and that's a blessing, and that's an opportunity, an advantage for me in my career that I have to really put into work and take advantage of.
That's crazy. You know, we named, you named Olamide, you named some other people in your in this interview. What are some other names that people that you may have worked with or you plan on working with in the future that you'd like to drop here?
I mean, I have a song with Pretty Boy Dio.
Wow.
And that is gonna come out soon. That is
exclusive.
The song is ready, done. The song is fire. You know, Pretty Boy, he does his thing, did my thing, it's fire.
Perfect.
And you know, some other people, I don't want to
say too much,
say too much, but like I got it's a couple, man.
My guy, he's working. So you already said you've been in the industry for 14 since you were 14, stuff like that. So what are some of the tips you like to get people who see you? They may think it's easy.
I would say like I've been at the background of the industry since I was 14, but I walked into I introduced myself to the industry when I was 19.
Wow, that's crazy. So, with all that being said, what's something up next that you want to do? Like maybe play us something that you want us to see coming up?
Yeah, like I got music I could play, like
Hey, another OJ exclusive coming soon.
I just I could give you something like listen to, just know what my EP's gonna sound like. Yeah,
Perfect. You mind if you hear like a few seconds of it? Don't want to give it all away.
Sure.
Perfect.
Alright, we're gonna film. So I'm gonna play you something of my EP, like a little snippet, just let you know what's coming out. Alright, bro. So you see, that's one of them. That's one of them. And let me just give you something else, and that will be it. Cause can't really play everything out here, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you body bad, but see me and if you told you, cause I get so mad for house. Me, I get lady for yard. I know your body said, my body said too, but see me and if you told you, can't like I love you, but I get lady.
Oh yeah, man, that's it, bro. You already know.
Welcome back. I know you guys heard that amazing 2 songs to the EP. We always get the exclusives here on Ojay. Good Talk with Ojay. So before we leave, what's some of the things you would like to leave them with, your social media and things like that?
Yeah, man, like follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me already, like Faym Official, FAYM_official. Same on Twitter, same everywhere. And I'm gonna just keep giving y'all the vibe and y'all keep chilling.
Before we leave, what we gotta do on Good Talk with Ojay, you know what we gotta do. Shout out Rap Snacks, we gonna leave my man Faym here with Rap Snacks, get them at 7-Eleven, Walmart, and then multiple other stores, man. Bye-bye.
Yeah. 2021. Don't do like 2020. No, I just wanna have some fun this time. I don't want no wahala. No, 2021. I be praying every day, make you no kill it, person. No, cause plenty people die in 2020. Many lives lost, till they paying everybody, oh.